We consider this as a very pious food, right? This is like blessed food.
So this is rice. Okay, I've never actually had this before. Good morning, everybody. Brand new day, brand new building, brand new vlog. All right, let's cross. Let's test how the stabilization is for this new camera I bought. Is this footage stable? These wild chickens are thriving. Bok, 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 bok.
What camera are you using?
This is the Ace Pro.
This is from?
Insta360.
Because I'm actually looking at a review for buying a travel camera for myself.
Actually, this is my first day using it.
How do you find it?
Very good. I got this because the low light is very good.
Low light is good?
Yes.
And
for this kind of small size action camera, I think the low light is the best.
Camera and video both.
Well, I use it for video.
You can do pictures as well.
Yeah, but this is mostly you get this for video.
Videos.
Picture you take it with this better.
Thanks.
You stay around here?
No, just come to see the temple.
Ah, okay.
This temple is very, if you haven't been here.
Okay, why don't you give me a tour? I'm actually doing a tour of Chinatown. Let me tell you. I was gonna show you here. Okay, since I got my friend who started talking to me.
Hi.
What's your name?
Hi, Kalpesh.
Kalpesh from
I've been working here for last 10 years.
10 years, okay, from India.
From India, Mumbai.
Which part? Mumbai. Hindi बात करो.
Yeah, can talk Hindi, can talk English, anything.
हम सबको थोड़ा हिंदी बात करो.
Yeah.
I've been to Delhi many times, but not Mumbai.
Mumbai is beautiful.
I have a very good friend there now, who moved there.
Awesome.
He's working, and I intend to go visit him. Now very cold, right?
Mumbai not cold, though. Delhi, yeah, cold.
Mumbai is... Mumbai is not cold.
Yeah, not at all.
All right. How you like Singapore so far?
Oh, it's now
TK.
home.
TK.
It's home.
Oh.
It's not TK, it's home.
Oh, it's not TK, it's home.
It's home.
Okay, I was gonna talk to myself about this place, but since here I'll introduce it to you. So this is one of the oldest clan houses in Singapore.
Sorry, come again?
This is one of the oldest clan houses in Singapore.
Oh.
Clan houses means that usually when migrants from China, when they come here,
Correct.
they are new, right? So they don't know, right? So they set up clan houses for migrants that are from the same clan.
Wow.
So you will see in Chinatown a lot of clan houses for different clans. This is one of the oldest ones. And
100 years old, 90.
oh yeah, more. And these are for the migrants mostly, if I remember correctly, from the Pearl River Delta area in Guangdong area. So my parents are actually from this region as well. So they speak Cantonese, more accurately a sub-dialect, a lot of them, a sub-dialect of Cantonese. They call it Seyap. So a lot of them are from the Suntak region, which is also the culinary city of China.
Wow.
Yeah, and apparently during the war, when the Japanese invaded, a lot of people came here to seek sanctuary. A lot of them hid here.
I've come here so many times, I've never noticed this. I've seen this, but it looks like another structure.
Yeah, but this is one of the oldest ones in Singapore.
Never. It's just
So why do you come to this temple in particular?
So this temple is probably about 150 years old.
All right, okay.
Right, it has obviously shifted places before it has come here.
Right.
The temple is supposed to be extremely blessed.
Yeah.
So it's been a long routine here that the first gentleman who comes here is actually an uncle who's the Singaporean Chinese.
All right.
People come here. There's another big belief in this temple that if you wish or you have a particular wish, you come and ask.
Yeah.
There is a belief Lord actually gives you that.
Right.
Right? So people have this thing that they would do on Tuesdays or Thursdays. People would actually do 108 rounds of the Lord.
Okay. What do you mean by 108 rounds?
So when you go inside the temple, you will see the temple where the Lord is.
All right.
Around that area is
Yeah.
where people take rounds.
Oh,
So
like
people would take
walk
100
around.
and would go around Lord 108 times.
Right.
But like I said, this is one of the oldest,
Yeah.
and or among the oldest at least.
Yeah.
And like I said, people have extremely strong beliefs on this.
So
And this
what are you?
temple-
What are you? You doing some puja today?
No, I'm just here to seek blessings. So the smallest Ganesh ji there.
Right.
There are 3 Ganpati, Lord Ganesha statue there.
All right.
The smallest one is the one that was originally here. You
Okay.
can see here when it was formed. 1925, then 1975, and so on and so forth. And this temple, if you go back and look at the history, was there even before 1925,
Right.
or at least the Lord.
So they are doing the 100,
Yeah, what you
108.
see- Yeah, so there'll be a lot of people who will be doing 108.
Why 108? Huh?
108, we believe anything in number of 9
Right.
is very auspicious, and 108 makes one full cycle.
Right.
So
Okay.
either you do 9 or you do 108. So a lot of people will do 108. It completes one full cycle.
Right.
108 has a significance because 108, if you add up the numbers, it comes to 9.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Oh, okay. Okay. 1089.
So
Oh, okay.
8 plus 1, 9. So 9 becomes a very auspicious number.
Okay.
And 108 makes one full bead.
Right.
So when we have beads also,
Yeah.
they're typically 108.
All right. It's interesting because in Chinese, 9 is a good number as well.
Yeah. So
9 is gao, which is long, forever.
correct.
Like long life, you know,
Correct.
something like that.
So that's exactly what it is.
Can I see what you're gonna do?
Yeah, please join.
Yeah. Come.
This week, last. Translational thing.
9 times, right?
9 times.
Oh, so over there they are
So
serving
that's
the
place where they have prasad.
what?
We call it prasad.
Prasad.
It is offered to the Lord and then it is served. So everyone who comes here,
Yeah.
you have some of the other thing that you can actually come and take. We consider this as a very pious food.
Oh,
so
okay.
everyone would come.
All right.
Somebody would sponsor it.
All right. Right.
So there is somebody who would pay for it. This is rice.
Rice. Okay.
This is pongal rice.
Okay.
So
Sweet.
we typically no. This is savory.
Okay.
So we typically have this as prasad once we do the darshan.
All right. Right.
This is like blessed food.
All right. Okay. Maybe I try. Oh. So this is rice mashed
Yeah, this is pongal rice.
pongal rice.
Pongal rice.
I thought maybe it'll be like dal or something.
It depends on what the deities decide to offer. So
Okay.
somebody would have, sponsored this,
Okay.
and then it keeps coming here.
Okay, I've never actually had this before.
We always say when we make the same food at home, the food at home doesn't taste the same as it tastes here.
Yeah. And why is that?
We believe it's the blessing.
Yeah.
The food is blessed.
Yeah.
Since it is blessed and cooked where Lord is, even the same rice, same ingredients you make, it won't be the same. You get the same cook to make it at home, it won't be the same.
Yeah. So basically, I see curry leaf,
There'll be curry
cumin.
leaves, cumins, there'll be black pepper.
black
You can
pepper.
see black pepper.
Oh yeah, mustard seed also, right? Very well seasoned, and the slight yellow is from turmeric.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very nice. So today you asked blessing for something in particular.
Yeah.
Well, like what?
So I asked for blessing for my career growth and
Yeah.
in general wellness for the family.
Right.
So that's what I seek
Yeah.
specific blessing.
So just now I saw they put what was the liquid that they
So
poured?
that liquid is actually something which is offered to Lord,
Yeah.
and then it is given to all of us
Yeah.
where we consume it. And again, it's something which we consider extremely pious.
Right.
So you would have seen we take it in the hand,
Yes.
right? We take it like this.
Yeah.
We have it and then we put it on the head.
Yes.
When you put it on the head, you say that this is the center, right? So this is where the brain center is, right?
Right.
So in a way you are trying to bless yourself
Yes.
and say that you do the right thinking and
Yeah.
you do the right sort
Right.
of things. If you think right, you will do right.
Right.
So you give yourself blessing and say that you continue to rule here as well.
Right. So is it blessed water or
It's
is
a
it
blessed
something?
water.
Water, right?
It's a blessed
Okay. The other question I have is I noticed a few of them have the coconut. Why the coconut?
So there are 2-3 beliefs with coconut.
Yeah.
One, we offer coconut to the Lord.
Yeah.
The second belief that is there around with coconut is that if there is a particular difficulty or anything that you have,
Yeah.
you actually take a coconut, pray to God that help me break that difficulty.
Right.
And then there is a place outside right behind this wall
Yeah.
where people would actually go and break the coconut.
Oh,
They
okay.
believe when you break the coconut, you also break that difficulty and it goes
Right.
away.
So the coconut is picked because it has that hard shell, which
Yeah.
symbolizes the
hard-
difficulties and hardships.
Correct. It
Right.
also is, coconut is also very, very auspicious fruit.
Right.
We consider it as a very, very special fruit.
Okay.
So you learn something new every day. Was not anticipating or expecting that, but what a lovely experience. Pongal rice. That's actually the first time I've had pongal rice. It was actually very nice and light. Almost like a very thick congee. Nice spices in there. Cumin, mustard seeds, curry leaf, and lightly sweetened. There's a bit of turmeric in there as well. Let's have a look at Chinatown Market. Yang tofu. This one is popular since 1978. Yang tofu. Staircase side. 呢個檔口好食㗎？啊？呢個檔口好食？
From the queue.
You also just see queue join That's the trick. You see queue just join Here is where they have the crocodile meat and 田雞。早晨，早晨。呢啲係eel嚟㗎係咪？eel係呢個。咁呢個係咩魚啊？哦，唔識讀㗎，唔識讀㗎。啊，識講唔識讀。生魚。哦，生魚 ，OK， 生魚。So these are eels. These are eels. What did you buy? What did you buy?
Spoons.
Huh?
Spoons.
Oh, spoons. Okay, okay. I thought maybe you bought something here.
I'm looking for newspaper, but nobody reads newspaper here anymore.
Newspaper, you have to buy it 7-Eleven. You can. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Let's check out this shop. One of my favorite shops for old school kitchen tableware. 早晨，我又翻嚟啦，記唔記得我啊？係啊，係啊。
老款啲啦。
乜？但而家呢度啲老款嘅受歡迎啊嘛，而家人哋啊諗起以前，哎呀呢個我阿媽淨係用呢個咩啊？係啊係啊啊！
你想起舊位啊？
係咯。1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
好似我哋舊位都係攞啲碟仔嚟食飯嘅。
係啊係啊。
一日一碟。
啊！我買多5個。So just like the migrants that came to Singapore and went to the clan house, I'm a migrant as well. I first came to Singapore 26 years ago. The day I landed on these shores or drifted to these shores of this little red dot was 26 years ago, 8th December 1997. 26 long years I've been here. Time flies, especially in Singapore, because in Singapore we're always working. When I first came to Singapore, one of the first places I came to was Chinatown. And of course, back then, it looked nothing like this. This big Buddha tooth temple wasn't here. Wasn't as many sort of street stalls. And I remember also, back then, the only two major sort of hawker centers were Lau Pa Sat, which also looks nothing like it does now. And the other one was Newton Circus, I believe. And Tiong Bahru. And of course, Tiong Bahru also didn't look anything like it does now. It was just like corrugated tin sheds. When it rained, it like drenched everywhere. But mostly, if you're in the city and you wanted to go to a hawker center, it was Lau Pa Sat. Before I actually landed on the shores in Singapore, I was actually in Australia. I was in Sydney for 8 years. And in Sydney, we had seasons, right? Winter, spring, summer. And Sydney itself was a lot more urban, like a big city. So everyone kind of dressed up. You know, when you go to work, you wear a jacket. And I remember the very first time I came to Singapore, I didn't know what the dress protocol was. So when I had some interviews, work interviews lined up, I was all dressed up. I was wearing my jacket. I was wearing my jacket, carrying my portfolio because I was a designer looking for a job. So I showed up for interviews in Singapore, the offices, all dressed up. Full jacket, long pants, shirt. And I remember showing up at the offices for interviews, and everyone in the office would come rushing out to see who this fellow was, fully dressed up, overdressed for interviews. It was quite funny. I remember also the very first job interview I came to in Singapore is here, up in Club Street. In the 90s, early 2000, Club Street was where all the creative agencies were. Design, branding. And I think my first interview was with a company called Interbrand. And I think it was on one of those offices on the second floor. So this whole place were all creative agencies. And then I think the new .com companies came in and took over because they had more aggressive budgets to pay for rents. So after when they came in, the rents here just went through the roof and all the poor creative agencies had to move out. Hello.
Yes.
講話李師室係咪？哦。啊，李氏咋？
唔係講衛視。
哦，講。
啊。
哦，好耐冇嚟過。以前我有以前有加入嘅會。
哦，你邊位啊
？Kevin。
哦。
我有影幅相，唔知你有冇掛到喺度咧？I took a photo。有新嘅相？你哋早幾年慶祝你哋嘅 anniversary。
哦，如果係
喺紅色。
sorry，佢哋應該收咗㗎。
哦，收咗啦。
啊。
你嗰次喺紅星帶放好大嘅經。
應該佢哋收咗啦。
哦，收咗啦。啊，我知道佢哋換。啊，我知道你哋換晒嗰啲相啊嘛。
啊，呢啲係先人啊。
So I was part of this association before, and I took photos of their anniversary a few years ago, but it's no longer here. The fact about this area here was that back in the 80s, back in the 90s, and early 2000, this whole area at night was a super happening place for the gay community here. It was a big cruising joint. So back then there weren't as many gay-friendly avenues. So the community would come here in the streets and loiter around and socialize. Right up here, Club Street, Ang Siang Hill. And a lot of them would be in jogging outfit because they're out jogging, exercising. Shorts, t-shirt, and a water bottle. I think some of you might know what I mean. Around the corner over here was the first ever office I worked in Singapore. The Eon Sang building. Let's see. I think it's better if I cross the road. Which one is the Eon Sang building? I think it was that one. They might have sold the building. That was the Eon Sang building before. They were downstairs. Our office was on the second floor. Carry Models was on the third floor. And then behind our office was the Boom Boom Room office. We shared the same space. So it's Equinox Art and Design, owned by my first bosses, Dick Lee, Dick Lee's brother, John Lee and Ian Yap. And at the back was the Boom Boom Room gang. At the top was Carry Models. The boss of Carry Models was Linda. This whole Smith Street lot is being up for tender. But my Holland Village XO is still around. Last man standing here. Chào bạn. 你好。你食㗎？一樣啦。細嘅 XO 好嘛？認唔認到我？It's been a while since I've been here. This XO Holland Bihun seems like it's one of the last men standing here. 你哋會繼續喺度還是會搬啊？應該會搬啊。會搬啊？會。搬去邊啊？未知啊。啊，未知啊？幾時搬啊？明年4月啦。啊？明年4月。哇！咁我要嚟check你哋搬去邊啊？即係附近啦，搬附近啦。唔知啊？哦。哇！正。XO Bihun. They put the whole area up for bid, for tender, to one. I think they want one tenant to manage the whole area. So it's a fish noodle soup, bihun soup, with big chunks of batang fish. 呢魚係batang係咪？唔係啊，生魚嚟㗎。生魚係。多蚊啊。哦，多蚊哦，this is 多蚊 not batang, 多蚊。And it's got brandy XO. And milk. Can't go wrong. How big the chunk of fish is.